Hey all, this is Urs. Welcome back to Stellaris. We are continuing on our quest to bring the Ursinian Mandate's citizenship is brought by service ideals to the rest of the world. Good times, good times. I took a good suggestion from the comments. I renamed some of our worlds here. Let me just slow down while I talk. Some of our worlds after folks on the channel, oddly enough. Yeah, I used the XCOM name list because y'all signed up, so might as well get a shot at getting your worlds named after you. So our capital is still us. It's Ursinia and the Bear Cave system. But we have the planet of Bull in the War Dog system, and we have the planet of T in the Raider system. So if you see your names up there, that's because you signed up for the XCOM list. So damn, we're going to keep doing that for settled worlds and systems. That's just how we roll. That's just how we roll. But the priority now is obviously to keep settling and getting more space. My next position is going to be here, Tlibic. I definitely want to settle here because look at this. This is a Gaian world, 100% habitability. Even our specialty, arid, is 80%. 100% habitability. And it's huge! It's 24! 25 is the max. So this is a giant Gaia world. We need to settle this next. That's what we're building the colony ship for. Now, I also want to do one thing. I am actually going to start doing the infiltration. I'm going to go running an energy deficit with that, obviously. But I'm okay with this. We run that for a bit. So we're going to actually do covert infiltration. We're going to be running -3, but like I said, there's reasons for this. A level 4 anomaly. Oh, because this is getting easier. God damn, can we level up our scientists just a little bit before we start going crazy? So we can't really do this Antares black hole, as you see. This is a little scary, the abysmal horde. So we're going to check out Bunda and see what this system's like. And then I think we may try to ask, once we build a jump point here, which we're going to do. Our construction ship's working on the energy harvesting right there. We're actually going to build a jump point. But we are going to try to infiltrate here. It's going to take us, how long? It can take us 2 per month and 100% progress. So basically, we're going to take about 50 months to do that. Hopefully before they reach the space age. Otherwise, we may have a problem. But they're in the early space age, so we're probably going to be ahead of them a little bit. And 50 months is about 4 years. We'll see. Not sure how that's going to go. But it'll be interesting. Let me speed this up a little bit while we're doing this. Now the introductory bit is over. Keep an eye on things. But yeah, we're going to have to build up our fleet a little bit so we don't get too low on fleet power comparatively. Their fleet power is superior, so that's a little concerning, but they are friendly, so it's not too bad. Here we have equivalent fleet power, so we're just going to have to kind of add it up. We're nowhere near our cap. We're 5 out of 15. Obviously, you can crank that up with a couple more techs that are coming through. Naval capacity, coil guns. We'll upgrade our fleets, then we'll have much more naval power to play with, and that's usually fine. And then I may try to do this actual situation log quest with the alien specimen procurement. If we can get access, because they're all here, the malleable Gulanta and the other stuff, all that is there. So we're running now in -9 energy deficit, nature of the beast, but we're going to start this colony right away. What is an arid world? It's a tomb world. We can't settle those. So let me go to Tlibic then and settle this giant Gaia world because it's just amazing. It's so good. Look at this thing. Oh, it's beautiful. It's gorgeous. We're going to settle it right about there, I think. Or we're going to settle on the power, maybe. Let's settle on the power. We'll get bonuses to all these tiles as well. Yeah, let's rock and roll. So that'll be pretty nice. And this is going to be huge. It's going to be absolutely gorgeous. It's going to expand our borders this way. And so I was thinking, as I was talking before, of building a frontier outpost here by Terrell. Not really worth it for 2 minerals and 2 society research. However, these uncolonizable worlds, these tomb worlds, these kind of dead worlds effectively, that we can't really colonize, like this wouldn't be a bad idea to get kind of an outpost here to control this space and allow us to build resources there. Aha! The crystalline entities are unbreakable. The crystalline entities, the name itself a compromise between rival factions of xenobiologists and xenogeologists on Ursinia, are most definitely alive. Some overly conservative members of the Ursine academic elite argue that they are silicate animate matter and that they have little in common with biological life. The vast majority of the Ursinian Mandate's populace reject that regressive perspective, instead turning their eyes toward the fascinating new horizons that the crystalline entities represent. They are, somewhat regrettably, solitary beings, each individual crystal sovereign, rarely seen with more than 1 sentinel, and a smaller cohort entity. Aside from the cohort and sentinel clearly being subservient to the sovereign of the group, the subtle nuances of the crystalline entities' socio-hierarchical relationships are lost on us. Which does not stop these dynamics from being the subject of fevered study on Ursinia. The entities do not seem to mate, and we have yet to observe any crystals that are recognizably older or younger than others. Contrary to an early hypothesis, the shifts in hue between individual crystalline entities seems to be related not to their age, but to their latent internal charge, which can be violently unleashed, and it appears as though sporadic fluctuations in this charge alter the refractive properties of the crystals. Find a practical use. Crystal sonar, 30 energy to instantly survey. Okay. Well, it's something. I also want to do this void cloud observation. This wouldn't be bad to do. Getting a feel for what the hell those things are. And we're getting that physics lab coming up, which is fine. Everything's progressing apace. Marvelous. See, this is why I try not to risk doing anomalies, and sure enough, in their last message reported activity spiking as they approach the surface. Communications cut off shortly. Ship and all aboard are missing, presumably dead. Interesting. Or okay. See, I really hate that. Oh, that was something else. The interesting was another prompt. So, we lost a science ship. That sucks. It happens to me a lot, though. I mean, what can you do? Except build another one. That's what we're going to have to do right now. But for now, we're running this energy deficit until this colony gets up. We're jumping to Talibic right now, and we're going to hit that Gaia world shortly. It's depressing. It's the nature of the beast. Finally, we have another energy thing. We're going to build a jump point, and then we're going to probably build up the energy credits in Groman, just to be safer here. Because we want to make sure we don't run too much of a deficit. It'd be to our advantage not to. Let's do it that way. And so sadly enough, our progress with infiltration is moving apace, which is good. And when this happens, this world does ultimately join you. It joins you as a colony, and it welcomes its alien benefactors. Not unlike the Advent administration, so we're playing the part of Advent right now, except hopefully without the turning and rendering them into goo. I don't plan on rendering anyone into goo. I don't know about you all, but not really how I roll. Anyway, let's order up a scientist, since apparently the last one died on a horrible mission. Anomaly research speed and lifespan. Well, chances are you're going to die horribly first, and you're all pretty old. So you know what? Shushk, you can get recruited, Shushk. Then we're going to put you in this science ship, yes. And then we'll be okay. That's so sad, but that happens to me a lot. I just kind of lose scientists all the time.
Construction complete.
Thank you. Alright, science ship, the UMS Obrog! Alright, maybe we'll have better luck with the horrible anomaly death that happened. Where can we put you? So we're not going to bother trying this one. 55% failure rate, just fuck off. Like, really? That's so sad. We can't hit any of these because they're at a jump range, but that's alright. So I think you maybe... Oh, we need a level 3 scientist to do this, don't we? So we just lost one of our guys and we needed to do this damn quest. I figured. I was like, you know what? I'll give it a risk. But, yeah. Alright. We can't jump anywhere, pretty much. Is that true? Yeah, we're out of jump points. Everything else is controlled by hostile forces. So what we are going to do is actually retrofit you. What are you doing? You are surveying Bunda. We're going to use you to finish surveying Bunda. And you can start on this whole crazy find the alien specimens quest. Let's do... We don't have access to Talibic. What the hell are you talking about? What is this? What is this craziness? You, research that project. Now, do it. And you finish surveying Bunda. Good. There we go. Now we're all straightened up. Problems, problems, problems. But yeah, that happens sometimes. Sometimes you lose science ships. So, void clouds are stewards of the cosmos. Once Ursinian astronomers knew what to look for, they found traces of the void clouds everywhere. Formed at the dawn of creation, they stood watch as stars were lit and young planets formed, and now they drift. Quasi-conscious agglomerations of inanimate matter from the earliest hours of time itself, afloat between dying stars and breaking worlds. Wow, this dude is dramatic. They are a constant reminder we are all but small parts of something greater. Humbling. Plus 5% happiness. We have the grand design because we're spiritualists. So we looked at that one like, there is a grand design out there somewhere. Everyone is now that much happier. Okay. I'm glad everyone's happier. I suppose that's nice. Well, the colony is slowly... Yeah, you're getting there. You're moving to Talibic, aren't you? Yeah, alright. I was gonna see. This is taking a really long freaking time. You're running a deficit, but it's only -7. So that's fine. I've run bigger deficits before. And that's alright. We have a backup on energy, so we should be fine. So we should probably be thinking about maybe getting another colony ship at some point. And also probably want to think about making a jump point in Talibic here. Where's the colony going to be? Here. So let's make it in this gravity well side. The wormhole station right there. We're queuing all these up with shift clicking, by the way, to make sure we get this done properly. I want to be able to explore further out my world here. We already have control here. Yes, we're starting to do this. Beautiful. And that's going to expand as the colony establishes itself. But the constructor ship, like I said, I don't want to push too many things. I don't want to buy another constructor ship because that'll run out very quickly. It will just take this step by step. But I am really thinking about doing a kind of claiming area, a frontier outpost here, because this is worth it right here. The price of admission is the 5 power and the 4 minerals, plus the Ishinor, plus the black hole once we clear up some of these unfortunate things. So, anyway, science ship, you finished Bunda. Alright, there's nothing for you to survey, so we're gonna have to wait a little bit, I suppose. Yeah, that hasn't changed, unfortunately. I mean, once this jump point gets done, we'll do that. So why don't you move to Raider for now? And this jump point will be done eventually by our construction ship. You're doing wormhole station, perfect. So we're about to get another jump radius increase. Ah, we're on slowest, is what the hell's going on. 100%. So now we have, look at all this jump radius we have. Sexy. Okay, so you, science ship, who's going there? Why don't we instead jump to one of these systems, like Soyun. Gas grazers, they seem calm. Let's move to that system. Maybe there'll be some power here that we could potentially use as soon as our... So you'll notice, like, the game is somewhat 3D-ish. And we're just outside of our space, but we may be able to still build stuff here. It tends to have a little bit of wiggle room with that. Not much, but some. But yeah, this definitely looks like it's maybe frontier outpost territory. If I don't see another colonizable planet, that may be the next thing I build to kind of claim all this. Probably on Arrakis. Because continental world, we have 0% habitability. We never settle this. So, tomb worlds we can't settle. Tropical worlds we may settle, but not really. And here we have tropical worlds. So these are really not very good for us. So frontier outposts may be the way to go. Unless there's another world out here I can settle. So that's really going to be a part of it. We have science research to do. Ooh. So, one thing I want to explain about the game as well. We have rare techs. That means they're purple. Red lasers will never go away, so we'll be able to do this soon. But we don't really want to. Orbital sensor arrays. This is a rare tech. It's going to give us observatories, which gives us planet sensor range, physics, society, and engineering outputs. So a lot of science bonuses from a particular building. I've never seen this one before. I'm going to take it, because these can go away and you may never see them again. So you definitely want to be doing that.
Hostile fleet detected.
Bear cave system. Angry fleet. It's probably the same crystal dudes. Is that what it is? Are they appearing here? Normal, speed it up. I'm going to try to avoid pausing and putting it down to slow. Yota aliens. So another set of aliens here. What kind of aliens are you? Ah, that guy. That guy right there. He's crazy. He's crazy. But now that we have the jump points, it's maybe worth my while to go back to doing the world survey instead of anything else at this point. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I don't mind. It can jump around for all I care. It's fine. I need my scientists to survive more than, like, a day. Get up to level 4 and don't die of old age, please. That would be horrible. Uh-oh. Phase 1 infiltration. Our initial information cells have landed on Faradex. This is the place we're infiltrating. But they're having some difficulty establishing their new identities. There have been several incidents in which cell members were exposed as aliens, necessitating the immediate termination of all witnesses. Whoops. This has brought unwanted attention from Hazar authorities, requiring our operatives to lay low for a while. This will result in a slight delay. Are you serious? God damn it. How much progress do we lose? Aw, damn. We had like, minus 20 progress. We had like 26 progress. Damn it! I'll be running the deficit for a little longer then, I guess. Okay. So Soyun, we're still working on observing what the hell's moving. That's fine. Let's speed this up for now. We will ask for civilian access here, but like I said, I want to see if there's any valuable worlds to settle here before his borders expand too far. And now we can at least claim that space for our own. Our very own. That'd be good. And we're running really high minerals right now. So I suppose now would be the time to either invest in our surface, which I may do here. Let's upgrade our mineral extractors. Yeah, negative income. Just be quiet. I need to hear your hopty-bopty right now. Power plant 2. Yeah, while we're doing this, let's actually upgrade our capital world a little bit. Let's go mining network and let's go energy. So we have the minerals right now and probably worthwhile just to get this done. Let's queue all those up so I don't have to think about it anymore, and then we'll be right as rain. Alright, good. We can always cancel some of those in the queue if we need to suddenly get minerals in time for another colony ship. But like I said, without any particular colonization spaces that I'm thinking about right now, there's really no need. And once this colony establishes itself, This will eventually level out to pretty much 0, I think. Yeah, colonization is -8, so that thing will go up to 0 level, and then we'll be at pretty much level, and then we'll be at +2. So we'll be fine, and as soon as these things build on our capital, we'll be running a positive energy gain as well, so we're in good shape.
Complete.
Tarsagoid secured. This is one of our specimens. The Tassargoid, is an extremely lethal predator that stalks the dense jungles of UMS... It stalks the dense jungles of our science ship. Sounds legit. At night, paralyzing his prey with electric shocks or sucking their brains out with its tube-like mouth. Wow, you do not want to work on this fucking science ship. No wonder our scientists keep dying. Holy crap. They have jungles and beasts stalk the jungles of the ship. That's obviously a mistake. Unfortunately, 3 of the crew members from the UMS Miglorg were lost to these creatures. Red shirts. Before a specimen could be secured, the Museum of Exobiology on Ursinian will rename one of its wings after these brave officers. All of them, huh? +1 specimens and 180 society research. That's really nice. So, while I do want to keep doing that, and while it's fascinating and interesting and wonderful and all and everything, I do want to keep checking out these worlds. See if any of them are habitable. And our science ships will be busy. Then we'll deal with these anomalies when we get around to it. But at this stage, their failure rates are just disturbingly high. I mean, if I can't hit 20%, I can't hit a 30%, then... I mean, avoid the 30% horrible death possibility, then you know what? How many civs do we have here? We have 3 citizens. We're growing 2.4 per month. Very good. Mining station, Abu Groman. Good, so that's -6 only. So no problem there. And you are definitely... You got a bunch of stuff queued up. Yeah, you're going to make a wormhole generator there. Nice. Let's see. T, how about you? How are we doing? You got 3 pops. And I know we can clear the sinkholes here. So that'll be good. But you're actually growing pretty well as well. You're making 3% per month, yeah. So these are gonna start working pretty well. And remember, in order to build proper buildings that aren't these basic things that we can build right now, we can build basic, not even like level 1, just basic farms. We need 5 pops, then we gotta turn the shelter into a planetary administration. And then things get real. Then you can actually start developing the planet for serious. That'll be nice. Looks like Soyun isn't the strongest world here. We could drop another colony here, but again, not a priority. I want to expand my borders and save my kind of overreach and save my energy maintenance for that. You can only control about 5 planets directly, and this can change depending on your policy and the type of government you have. So once you start reaching this limit, you need to start making sectors to have governors deal with, and then you still manage maximum of 5. It's a pretty good system. It takes a lot of the micro away from hundreds of stars, potentially. And we'll get that when we get there. I'll explain more when we actually grow to that level. But it's pretty much one of those things that limits you directly in optimizing everything. Kind of gives you a general wave just to move some sliders, move some, you know, imperial tithes and call it there. But like I said, we're not there yet. We're nowhere near there yet, so we will get there, though. Onward. I'm trying to think it would be a good time to make improve my fleet a little bit. You know, let me just jump in. I'm going to go in on a little Corvette here just to get my fleet. I don't want to be too weak compared to other people. Yeah, see, like, I just want to get that number to where we're more or less equivalent. I don't think his technology is much higher than ours, but his fleet is definitely stronger, and I don't want to really have that liability. And I may actually, like I said, go in on this frontier outpost. It looks like this is just a continental world, and that's not exactly great for us as far as habitability. We have 0% again. We're not very good at continentals. We're arid type folks. So, like I said, I'm probably going to drop a frontier outpost here on Arrakis and get this space. And out here, I have no idea. It's unlikely anyone will expand past me right now, but it's possible they could jump around and get to these stars.
Colony established.
We're kind of in a nice corner. Alright, so now we're back at +0, as I said. And now, how do we do? This is going to be an amazing world. We're going to grow so fast. This is going to be a massive boon to the Empire. 21 population potential on... Oh, we got to rename it! Oh, that's right, we got to rename this world. Marvelous. So, the next one on the list is the Dark Cobra jacket system, so that'll be fine. So this is the Dark Cobra world in the jacket system. Where are we? Thank you. Aha! And I mistyped horribly because reasons. Good? Good. All right. So Dark Cobra Gaia world, which sounds ominous, but trust me, it's really nice, is going to be very, very powerful and very, very good for us as we continue surveying other potential habitable stars. It's, you know, I'm hopeful we'll see something soon. Scientist trait gained. Leveled up and gained the trait Paranoid. Can we stop screwing my scientists right now? Seriously? Paranoid. Shushk. Which one's Shushk? Is that our new one? It is our new one. What the hell's wrong with you? Research and anomaly research speed slowed down. Alright, you know what? Guess we're not making you do actually any major research. God damn it. My scientists. Why? Alright. Whatever. Alright, before we find another colony ship, let me take this opportunity, like I said, to build up my fleet a little more. It'll take some maintenance, but it's worth it. And hopefully we'll be able to start building more energy bits. Ah, we can build some energy bits in Ishnor now. Good. So this is actually within our space. You see this little line. I think it's a little below the plane of the galaxy. It looks a little funny. So in our construction ship, we're going to queue up Ishnor here. We're going to queue up some more energy just to make sure we're not running as much of a deficit. And then we're going to queue up the mining station. I'm avoiding the research stations for now just because it's... I need to keep thinking about minerals and this. And we're doing okay on engineering. We'll eventually get the research done. It's just going to take some time. So research done for naval capacity. Speak of the devil. Ooh. Alright, so now I have a big problem to decide. 15%. Are we going to fail this? We may. Alright, fuck it. Let's try it. I'm going to regret that. But now, so another rare tech, Psionic Theory, Psi Warriors. This is amazing. It makes your military, you can attach Psi Warrior attachments to your military forces and actually reduce their enemy morale and do more damage when you do planetary invasions. So these are pretty cool, actually. They're pretty damn good. Problem is, it's really expensive. This is going to take 90 months. And as much as I want this early, I don't think I can actually spare the research. It's depressing. Though we are actually going to be getting a lot more once this observatory thing ends. It's a difficult decision, but I think I'm going to have to push more society techs early. I'm going to have to go off of the psionic theory. Oh, but I like it so much. Yeah, we gotta build some important stuff. Let me just get the important stuff. That may come up later. I may regret that later, but it's okay. There's a lot of other attachments you can make to the armies. It's fine. It's not mission critical. They're good, but they're not like, you know, game changing. Alright. So Benthari's not looking so good. So now that we know we can work on Ishnor, where would it make sense to make the frontier outpost? Probably still here.
Complete.
Alright, system survey done. Let's move you to Colas then. That's not a very good system, Soyun. I gotta see if there's any planets in range.
Research complete.
Research complete. Coil gun. Okay, so we can upgrade our fleets a bit. So now we can go improve spaceports. That'll eventually get us to destroyer level stuff. You go nanocomposite materials, which gives us, apparently this is reverse engineered, so this will never go away because you have progress in it. Early on, I wouldn't mind going, I mean, we could go deep space outpost, but you know what, let's bring the spaceport up a tick. Worst comes to worst, we'll make corvettes build faster. Let's do that. The ruins of a large prison complex have been discovered on Benthari 4A. This hostile world seems to have served as some kind of maximum security penal colony in the First League. Oh, this is one of our situation log things, the First League research. As a federal facility, the prison housed convicted felons from across all of League space. Surviving records indicate most of the prisoners were guilty of piracy, terrorism, and other crimes of extraordinary nature. Fossilized remains from some prisoners can still be found where cells used to be. God damn. Alright. Special Project Penal Colony.
Log updated.
Okay, what is that? Special Project Penal Colony, there we go. Skill 4 or higher. I don't think I have any scientists like that yet. No, so we gotta wait for that one. Alright, we can't issue that one yet, and that's okay. I will not worry about that. Alien specimens will wait. Let me do this IOTA alien research. The other thing is, too, with that Psi Warriors, if you start doing that early, you kind of lose all this potential society research about aliens. So there's a new election underway. There's evenly split support between Glorium, Pablash, and Gamma. And the problem is with these guys, they're all orbital researchers. While I would love the off-world miner, he doesn't have a lot of support. So, unfortunately, that's the way it's going to have to go. We do have coil guns now, which we should upgrade our fleet with. So let's do that. It'll be 74 minerals, done. That'll greatly improve our fleet power, and without really improving fleet capacity too much. That's really, really good. And right now, I literally see no particular reason to be building colony ships, which is a weird feeling. I could potentially drop something on Zirk and just kind of increase. Glorium is elected consul. Okay, so is that the same guy we had or no? I think it's a different fellow. That's why we're going negative, because we're getting 10% energy from him. Does that mean we have someone back? Yeah, you're ruling from Ursinia, so who no longer has... Is Is that everybody? You are architectural and mineral. So more mineral income. That's not bad. All our scientists staffed? Okay. Is there science staffed? Aha, see, there you go. That's what happened. Gamma is available. Okay. So I don't want him to be doing this. I want Saglor to move over here. So you put Gamma there, put Saglor here. That'll be a better increase. We'll actually have a chance, at least, of getting something useful that Garma would be good at. I gotta check these things on elections, because that happened to me a bunch, and I was like, what the hell? Why do people keep changing what they're doing? Ah, and then I understood. And it was all cleared up. What is wrong with my mouse right now? I have a nasty little crosshair symbol. Interesting. Well, that's new. Apparently we have a comb for a mouse. That'll be fascinating. I'm sure that won't be annoying to click on everything all the time, but it's no big deal. Speed this up a little bit while we're waiting just for some surveys to get done. And it looks like there's not a lot of good worlds out here, but if I do see a good one... Oh, there. The mouse is back to normal. Thank you. I just need to speed it up. It's like, speed up the game! Okay. Yeah, this is a scary abyssal host and a chasmal horde. We're gonna need some serious ship power to take the black hole down.
System survey complete.
So, done here. Let's bring the science ship over to Finn. What do we have here? Just a continental world. Yeah, not really seeing a lot of feasible worlds to colonize. So maybe wise, rather than building the frontier outpost here to claim this territory, which people can't really get to, I may build one out here to control the expansion of the United Euthabulan Nations, and then drop some annoying-ass world out here. So we'll check that out. We'll see if there's anything even, you know, feasibly livable out there. That's another matter entirely. Oh, I'm running slow. Let's go back to normal at least. Let's go back to fast. Anything ready here? We have still 3 pops, nothing major. T's got 2 pops. Dark Cobra's got 1 pop, but that'll grow fastest.
Ships upgraded.
So ships are upgraded. Our fleet power jumped to 198, not bad. Coil guns always help. And what else have we got? Yeah, we gotta keep surveying these worlds we can. Encounter in Finn, Kappa aliens, but these apparently are aggressive. Yep, they are. 112. Okay, we can probably handle that actually. Let's have our corvettes do some work. They're not very strong, these aliens, whatever they may be. What are they? Let's see. Ah, I know what these are. Let's bring this Nautilus squadron back here and clear up this area. So while you're escaping, why don't you go to Ridahi for now, and then we'll go back and kill some aliens with our major fleet. Some more space battles, because reasons. Let's bring you guys right out here. That way, they will engage away from the base. I know exactly what these are, because I have played this game a little bit on the outside to learn about it. So I do have an awareness of what that may be. And I will leave you in suspense until we get there. But so far so good. Why are we paused? No idea, because I'm still learning real-time games, damn it! Nah, it'll become a piece of habit next time, but for now it's still one of those. Gotta keep remembering to check the speed, because, you know... Space amoebas are done. Space amoebas! Haha! Cool, the entities encountered by our fleet some time ago are space-borne forms of life. Quickly nicknamed space amoebas following a tactician's gross misreading of initial sensor output. The creature is in fact larger than the average Ursine corvette. That's a big amoeba. The creature displays aggressive behavior towards Ursine ships, but further study is warranted. For example, we could exercise our martial powers by swiftly executing a specimen, studying its remains. How about we just observe for now? We'll eventually execute it at some point. So we can do space amoeba observation. Let's investigate the Kappa aliens first, figure out what the hell they are. Side ship is done. I check this system. We'll see what we can do. Yeah, so far no habitable worlds. Like I said, if this is a valuable set of systems here, I may definitely want to drop a frontier outpost to stop them from expanding into our space. And we have pretty good relations with them, I think. That's the Hazard that we're trying to infiltrate. But this is the United Euthabulan Nation. So United Euthabula, yeah, we're really good with them. We're in well with them. And we also have an embassy with them as well. Good. Phase 2, Usurpation. Although our operatives on the surface of Faradex now number in the thousands, the progress of our operation has been slow. An infiltration cell recently attempted to overthrow the government of one of the planet's major nations in a violent coup, only to have the attempt foiled and most of the cell members killed. Damn. Another cell unfortunately managed to retrieve their bodies before the Hazard authorities could identify them as aliens. This is a significant setback. Not 20% less progress. Son of a bitch! It's expensive. Apparently that. And Itak Central Tribes, I think we have an embassy with them as well. Yeah, let's be friendly with as many people as we can. Primitive feudal. Where is Kesam? Where are you guys? Oh, we found another primitive feudal civilization out here in Bunda. Okay, well, we'll check out these stars, see if there's anything to settle worthwhile. But for now, we're okay. Construction ship. Oh, you're done. Okay. So now I think... Yeah, I don't want to build the outpost yet, lest I make a bad call. But then again, having Arrakis down here, we're never going to colonize it. We're probably not going to be able to colonize the Tomb World anytime soon. And this is 5 power worth of a system. Look at that. And a little ancient shipyard. Okay, you know what? I'm going to bite the bullet and build a frontier outpost here. It'll reduce our energy income, and it'll reduce our influence. We can build another one right off the bat. I think these take 200 influence and 100 minerals, I think. Yeah, there we go. So we can always build one out here if we see something really, really worthwhile. But these systems aren't very good, so I almost don't really care at the moment. Let's build that frontier outpost on Arrakis to get all this power. And Nekar should hopefully be a decent system. And the black hole is going to be good research. Yeah, there's just not a lot of good systems out here. I really got to decide like how I want to do this. This tropical we're never going to get to colonize either. This is good minerals. This is good power. Ugh. Alright, you know what? Let's bite the bullet and do the Arrakis one. We should be fine. I may regret that decision, but right now, a little early power wouldn't hurt. So Ursinia, how is our service production going? Going pretty well.
Complete.
Excellent. Yeah, I just finished. Okay, I was checking. So now we're at 0 power again. Yeah, we're a little low on power, so I guess building this is the right decision. But then we're going to go back and backfill all these stations that we still need to build.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Alright, space battle. Let's go. Let's see. Go, Corvettes, go. Be strong, be powerful, be mighty. We're destroying the alien vessels with our superior weaponry. What is going on? Why are we so slow? There we go. This is taking forever. Ah, yes. Good. Ballistic weapons OP, bro. No! The UMS Wildflash! Don't die. Did we lose a Corvette? No, we shouldn't have. Not yet. Almost. Wildflash, survive, Wildflash, survive! Live, damn you! Yes! He lived! Alright. So, we also want to clear out this station, whatever it is, in here. Double check. Yeah, let's clear this out real quick. Go wreck that station. We have basic deflectors, or don't we? Do we have basic deflectors on our ships yet? Looks like we may.
Hostile fleet.
No, we don't. We don't have any shields. Okay, that's fine. Wildflash, I'm counting on you. Do you have any attack power? Oh, there's no attack power. It's an alien space station. Fascinating. We'll have to check this debris with some research as well. Scientist level 3. Good. Timed project. Debris and Finn. We will check that out. As soon as we have a science ship finishing stuff, we'll check the debris and we'll go and survey Finn. As a useful system, potentially. How's our construction ship doing? Doing alright? Alright. Keep warping.
Special project complete.
Thank you. Ancient mining drones. Ah, that's what that was. Okay. Reports of deep space drones on certain systems have been investigated. I think that's what we just killed. The drones appear to be the workers and custodians of an autonomous orbital mining operation established millennia ago, and then soon abandoned by all but the drones themselves, judging by the state of the processing equipment. The drones possess powerful mining lasers, make obviously threatening, if not outright hostile, overtures toward Ursine vessels, clearly. They may only be old drones, but they should be kept under close watch by the Ursinian Mandate. Done and done. See what they're made of, or listening post. Let's do that. I tend to like to observe before we start aggressively breaking stuff. So improve spaceport, that can wait a little bit. Let me get the mining drone observation handled first. We can do the space amoeba observation as well. I want to get these special projects done. These tend to add good things to your stuff, and that interferes with the science, by the way, for mechanics. See, this stops your society, this stops your engineering research. I'm trying to explain mechanics as much as possible here. If you're like, we know all these things, then, you know. But for a game that's new to me, I figure it's new to a lot of people, getting these mechanics down would be helpful. So we are at 4 pop, we're 0 food, but we're growing how much? 2% per month regardless, which is nice. Then we'll upgrade the shelter and we should be home free. But look at this, we have so many minerals that we're not using right now. And normally I'd be spamming colony ships like crazy, but there's no colonies we can make, except if we're just doing in Zerk. I guess we just start colonizing while we've got it. We have the Arid Worlds, we have Throd, we can colonize. Just build our influence that way. Screw it, let's just build some more colony ships. We're eventually gonna need to expand. Let's go with, oh, so we're no longer militaristic. Let's do standard, that's right. Let's do standard ethics before we do that. And then we're gonna go in and build some more colonies. I've decided it's necessary. But it does look like I may need to make another kind of space-claiming object here. Another frontier outpost to control this area. Because it doesn't look like there's anything habitable here, which is depressing.
Project complete.
Mining drone work ethic. The drones and their tireless, endless work of extracting ever-diminishing resources from their local planetoids make for a somewhat dull, but nevertheless informative subject of study. In fact, mining networks on Ursinia could stand to learn a thing or two about maximizing mineral extraction rates while conserving energy. Additionally, we have found that the drones are not completely silent. They emit signal pings extremely infrequently and at a wavelength hard to isolate from background noise. If there isn't anyone left to receive these pings, maybe a mystery for another time. Find out how they evaluate mining sites.
Situation log
I see.
updated.
So this basically gives us
Special
another
project complete.
high-value mining targets. Interesting. Okay, well, we can check out the deposit at some point. Space amoebas forever? The space amoebas! The name has stuck in the pronunciation as a pronunciation of the proper xenotaxonomic denominator, too unwieldy for the average Ursinian, our solitary animals. That's funny. When left to their own devices, but all but the youngest specimens are accompanied by quasi-independent flagella, organisms spawned by the amoeba and programmed through liquid, RNA-laced secretions to do the bidding of the host. These flagella are capable of manipulating and even attacking objects in an impressive yet restricted range around the host, periodically returning to lodge inside the host amoeba's body for reprogramming. There are potential military applications of the graceful patterns of circulation apparent. Oh, cool. So what do we get? 5% evasion on our fleets. All right. I like it. See, observation is good sometimes. I like it. A lot of valuable resources out here as well, but again, nothing colonizable to claim it with.
System survey complete.
All right, so let me do Finn now. I want to do the debris research, and then we're going to queue up a survey of the system. Let's do it that way. Okay. But still, yeah, while we get this colony ship out, yeah, we might as well just start colonizing, like, other worlds here, like Zerk and the other world in the jacket system. Or in the, yeah, the jacket system. System survey done. Good. Obrig. So still no planets to colonize? Nope. That's really not good. Alright, let's check Amitsur then. We'll go from there. But this is not looking so good. We may need to build another frontier outpost here to control this space. 'Cause these are decent worlds it's got. I mean, decent systems. 5 minerals, 2 energy. And these are expensive. They require... These frontier outposts, they require 1 influence per month to keep up, and they are not cheap to build. Yeah, nature of the beast. I'm saving some cash here. I'm going to eventually build another spaceport.
Evading hostile
Hostile fleet, wonderful. What kind of hostile fleet is this? 105. So we can probably handle those actually with the Nautilus Squadron, as long as they don't bunch up. They may. These tend to move pretty quick, so we got to be a little careful. But this looks like tropical colonization. Alright, so we can't colonize this world either. Damn. So you're running like hell. Alright, so why don't we go and survey this system after you're done running like hell. We can't jump there because it's out of range. Okay, so our last hope for world there would have been nice. Looks like we're going to have to build another frontier outpost here if we want to close their colonization off. What kind of colonizers are these guys actually anyway? Hold on, let's take a look. This is a kind of world. We don't know anything about Glugoid. No, we don't know what kind of world this is. Alright, well... We have no idea what kind of colonization specialists they are, but we'll find out the hard way, I guess. So our Faradex Observatory is going on pretty well. We're about to hopefully get them into the fold, the Ursinian nation. But yeah, let's claim the Zerk system. That'll give us docile at least. And maybe there'll be something useful there. I don't know how powerful the docile aliens were, I don't remember. But this we can, I think, handle pretty well the crystalline entities. Yeah, alright, we're going to have to do that. So how's our Nautilus Squadron? You're being repaired slowly? Yeah, you're repairing. So while we're doing this, I do have to start thinking about building a spaceport somewhere as well. So the Bear Cave has one. I want a front spaceport out here, maybe in the Raider system. In the T, I guess, area. And we're probably going to need one. Yeah, I have a feeling we're going to be jumping around a lot. I may wait till we have another further settlement, but it looks unlikely at this point. I don't see any planets that we're capable of settling anytime soon. Kind of sad, really. Oh well. But yeah, another spaceport wouldn't be bad at this point. We have a lot of minerals to spare, and having another front position would be probably useful. But I don't want to build that now. I'm just basically waiting for these worlds to get 5 population. I can start investing in there. I guess I could spend some money, since we have some minerals, to go ahead and build a basic hydroponics farm. And that'll increase the food generation, make this world go a little faster. Yeah, let's do that a little bit. I'd rarely build these, but since we're a little kind of shy on spending minerals right now, and we'll need to build up a fleet as soon as our colony... Oh, there we go. Upgrade that for some power. Perfect. And you're not employed. Ah, there we go. We have some improvements to make yet. Perfect. Let's build a mining network. Don't worry, we'll have the power eventually. Let's build a hydroponics farm here as well. Yep, it'll suppress the collection of the mineral, but more food is good. And we can use some of this to open these tiles up for science. We can do some science labs. Let's do that. So clear the industrial wasteland. Queue up a bunch of buildings here since we do have the energy and minerals to spend on it. And we will go into the negatives again once we get the
Debris analyzed.
ship built, but no problem. So debris analyzed, what do we get out of that? We got engineering research, nanocomposite materials, and mining drone lasers. Very cool. Tell me it's a good world. Arid! Yes! That's where we're sending the colony. We're sending the colony right here. Oh, yes we are. More ancient mining drones here. I don't care. We're sending the colony here. Huge. Huge, that. So, do we need a frontier outpost here? Because they could potentially... No, I don't think they will be able to drop anything unless they build a frontier outpost. I still may, but that's huge. So we'll build a spaceport here as well. Oh, glorious day. How big is this planet? Have we surveyed it yet? No, we haven't surveyed it yet, but we know it's 17 size. It's not bad. That's an average size planet. Oh, 4x4 plus 1, basically. But that's huge. Okay, so we're going to try to colonize Hicklum. I was going to do it here. We already have a colony ship ready to go. It's pretty much going to be en route to Hicklum as soon as we're ready to move it. Oh, good, 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 good. This makes me a happy boy. That's really important. Not many resources here, but this is going to definitely claim space, at the very least. Alright, so we're going to run a deficit of -1 already. Why? Oh, because you built something. You built the frontier outpost. Right. So now we claimed Arrakis, Ishnor, Nekkar, and the Black Hole. And Haban. Not a very good system out there. But this is worth it, because now we're going to start building lots and lots. Where are you? You're here? Yeah, let's build the power, the biggest power first. Next biggest power next. And then mining. Mining everywhere. And that's probably correct. That'll be everything in Arrakis. And that'll help our power problems. Let's see. And then we're going to build some more Corvettes. I want to get up to my fleet max pretty quickly. I don't really want to waste time on that. Yeah, the fin system. Yeah, there's not a... The problem is we don't have any, like, really, like, badass, amazing systems. They're all kind of okay. We don't have any level 4 scientists either, which is kind of annoying. So we can't really get a lot of stuff done. So we have the colony ship now. We'll go to Hicklum and immediately colonize Hicklum. Do it. A lot of blockers, but we can remove all these blockers, thankfully. The sinkholes, at least. So we're probably going to put it right there so we can give maximum benefits. There's going to be a lot of food on this world. That's fine. Build a colony there. That'll develop quickly in that case. So we've got, how many pops? 4, 3, and 2. Okay. We'll eventually get there. But yeah, the colony ship en route is very, very important. And this deficit will be running. It'll be okay. We'll get there eventually. Can't wait. Can't wait, can't wait, can't wait. Oh, we're finally making a border world. And that's going to be very, 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 very critical for getting control of this space. It'll give us some more border friction with, who are these guys? The United Euthabulans, but like I said, we have really good relations with the United Euthabulans, thanks to our embassy. So yeah, we got 100% from our embassies. We're going to keep that embassy up. We're going to get some border friction, but that's alright. And so far, the Hazar is still plus 10 with us. The good thing about incorporating the Hazar, I wanted to mention this, I noticed this, I guess I forgot to mention it. Good. Here, consolidation. We managed to replace most Hazar world leaders with our own disguised agents with a few unfortunate exceptions. Efforts are underway to now deal with the last few stubborn holdouts, but we have to push the date of our plan reveal forward. Damn it! Stop! Stop it! I was so close! Hey, good time to talk about our infiltration here. These guys, the Faradex, they actually are very similar to our own ethics system, which really helps once we start integrating them into our group.
Research complete.
The Faradex. Is this the Faradex? The Hazar? This is the Hazar, yeah.
Complete.
So they are militarist spiritualists, just like us. So this is going to be very easy to incorporate them. And they're, you know, they have other habitability too. They have continental. So they may be able to, we might be able to use colonists from here to colonize continental worlds. Ah, another option. We do have another species handy, and we finished research on the Frontier Clinic, which is going to be really good for our colonized nations. We can form Federation, or we could learn biolabs and get more society research, or we can go naval capacity too. Let's start some of the easier techs. I want to get more things available. Scientist level 4. Good. Didn't we have something that we needed a scientist level 4 for? We had one. I think it was precursors? Yeah, the penal colony. Where is this? This is in Bathari. Okay, we can do this one now. Research that project. It might give us something interesting to look at. But let's see, continental worlds right there. And if they're good at continental worlds, I think they're okay. Let me see. How good are they at continental again? Yeah, there we go. Tropical preference, but they're 60% habitable on continentals. So there's tropical world right there. So we can start claiming these systems with them. Using them as the colonists. Okay, fascinating. That's going to be really, really good once we incorporate them into our empire. How long do we need this to do? 11 months. It's going to be minus 88, so we'll still be above the pop cap max. Perfect. Okay, so that's all working beautifully. Let's start building up our fleet then. More corvettes. More corvettes. How much do we need? These are only +1 to our fleet max. It's 9 now. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Just counting the total number for our fleet max. So we can start clearing out some of these guys too. I mean, these aren't too dangerous. We just got to be able to do work that way. So, science ship Ogrog is done. So Hikram, not a good system. It's kind of a shit system. There's actually nothing here. But hopefully the systems next door will be better. Oh, that's so awful. Not a very good system. But at least it gives us a border. Oh, it's so sad. Oh, well. So what can we also do? Now that we've done that stuff, I think we should jump all the way east and start exploring some of these systems out here. A couple jumps will take, but it'll be alright. Our wormhole systems are very, very good at this. We're obviously going to build another new wormhole generator in any system we have a colony in. So we have in every single one so far. So they overlap a bit too. It'll reduce the traffic load on our main ones. And we'll build one in Hiklam as well. Alright, but this is really good. I'm glad we're making progress with the Faradex observation post, because hopefully we'll actually be able to get that going. He's leveled up to 3, so Shushk, even though he's paranoid, he's leveled up to 3, which is good. You are Shushk, yeah. Keep doing. Keep surveying. You'll get to +4, and then maybe you will be able to do some of these anomalies without dying. So 22%. So Pigaro's getting better. 22% risk of failure. 15%. I may do that one at some point as well with him, now that we have the flexibility to. Mining station, yeah. Keep doing that stuff. I need you to keep mining power and minerals for me. And I think at that point, we're going to start investing in some of these research stations so we can get more research going. So our research is a little behind. It's not awful yet, but it's going to start getting there. And if I'm not going to settle this world anytime soon, though I may, I'm going to say, if I'm not going to, but I probably will, it'll expand our influence this way as well toward Yomon, and that way we won't have to build any kind of frontier outpost to get to control that area. Hydrabius, I mean, this will be okay, this whole space. We'll be able to settle a tropical world with our new acquisitions if that ever happens. Okay, yeah, let's do this anomaly. 15% failure risk, let's do it. If this kills him, I'm going to be furious. But, you know, minor details. And we're going to be obviously increasing our energy pull-out because we're going to be getting more corvettes. But this way, our fleet power is going to be a little better. Are you still superior in fleet power? Now we have equivalent fleet power. So that's what I wanted to see. I want to make sure no one's going to fuck with us. Like, just, they look at our fleets and they're like, you know what? I'm not going to screw with these guys. And that way we can clear this up and kind of see more of what's out there, what these aliens hold in store for us, and we can explore more of these worlds and actually get the black hole and this area done. Black hole not for a long time, I think.
Special project complete.
Archaeological project completed. The archaeological mission to Banthari 4A has uncovered evidence of what appears to be a failed escape attempt some distance south of the prison complex. Interesting. A toppled utility vehicle from the prison was found beneath a small cliff. And several kilometers beyond that, the remains of several prisoners in stolen pressure suits were huddled together. Oh no. Soon died of asphyxiation from the oxygen supply and their suits ran out. For whatever reason, the prison authorities evidently saw no reason to collect the bodies. That's harsh, man. So, plus 60 physics research, not bad. How are we doing on that anyway? Oh, orbital sensor arrays, they're coming. Alien drag racing. Oh, this is the other thing we did. The crater on 88D2-AT exhibits long, irregular marks imprinted into the relatively soft upper layers of the asteroid. Science officer Shushk has recovered some interesting unexpected wreckage from the edges of the depression. Wheeled vehicles, seemingly personal transports other than research craft. The crew of the UMS Albrog speculate the crater may once have been used for sport, with some alien species pitting their personal locomotion devices against each other in tests of mechanical strength or speed in near zero G. Vroom. I love that. Ooh, plus 6 engineering. Ooh, that's nice. So Yeti's a good system for us, potentially. That's a massive yield from one station. That's the sort of stuff you want to be building. That's really nice. Damn. All right, well, that's cool. So Bakangi's still working. How are we? Do we have 5 pop yet? Please tell me we have 5 pop. So soon, right? Very soon? 87%. Okay, so we're going to be growing very quick then. Oh, yeah. System survey done. So Banthari is done. Our Meetsur will have to deal with these guys. We'll have to be careful. These are pretty strong. But that's what we're building up the squadron to a lot more strength than we currently have. So I guess you can either continue getting these aliens collected. Let's do the collections in enemy space. Let's offer a trade deal. Would you offer border access to civilians? To me as well. Let's see. Can we do this? No. Okay, so he doesn't really want to give me civilian access. -3. You have to sweeten the pot a little bit. Let me transfer him some minerals, I think. Won't kill me. Okay. Wow, that's a lot of minerals you want for this, Chuckles. Now, you need to have at least 1 in order for them to accept. I'm going to put it at 2 because they don't guarantee that they'll accept it even if it's in the positives, just FYI. So that's kind of the thing. I think we'll be okay. 10 years of civilian access? Yeah. I'm going to use my... Yeah, our Pagaro guy to do this real quick. Oh, crap. Did I just screw that up? No, it doesn't stay, does it? Damn it. Where's the trade deal? There we go. Let's try this again. Border access. Well, we know what we're going to give us. Civilian access for some minerals. Yeah, let's do it like that. +2. Confirm. Please send a straight offer. Please accept it. 95% chance to accept it. That should be fine. Let's confirm that. And see if he goes for it. Can we go here now? I guess he'll tell us if we can do it. Start jumping over to... what's the nearest station, I guess? We just need to jump to the nearest station. Let's go to Raider. You accept the deal? Has decided to accept. Excellent. Okay. So then we're going to go here, and we're going to get the... Oh, we have to survey the system first? Why can't we do this? Where's the Duranma 4? So we got to go to Duranma 4. So we have to survey the system. Okay. Survey the system. Duranma 6. So we can't survey, I guess? Okay. So... Hold on. This is the first time I'm trying to do this in enemy space. Duranma 4, for sure. So which one's Duranma 4? There. Okay. You go to Duranma 4. Research project. There we go. Okay, that's how it's going to have to go. Okay. That's a little confusing. I think they could have been... The interface could be done a little better there, but...
Colony established.
New colony established. Good. So we're going to push out a little bit in their space. Not yet surveyed. Yeah, we'll get there. And I feel like... I don't want to have my colony cut off, so maybe it would be wise to build another frontier outpost here. And kind of claim this space. Remember, we claimed this one pretty well with the frontier outpost. This got all this area, so we could probably get all this area here if we build one in Hydrobius, maybe? It could be oversalting the pudding, but if I get my empire cut off, it's going to be a colossal pain in my ass. On the other hand, I could just do it this way. Settle another colony here and build the frontier outpost here, get Finn. And then, because that's 5 power and 2 minerals. I mean, they're all pretty good. It's difficult to decide whether to do that or not. Quite difficult, actually. But now we're not running a deficit on power anymore, which is nice. How are you doing? You're building stuff in Arrakis. Okay. So, what do we build next? Getty's a really nice system. If we can potentially get a colony out here, that'd be huge.
Complete.
Done. So Shush keep doing Caspadine now. Let's see, is there any other power sources we can tap here? Not really. Let's bring this down just a little bit of speed while I look at this stuff. Now, you're so close to the next pop, aren't you? You're like at 90, yep, there we go, 90%. Okay, so I'm still debating whether to drop a border outpost here or not. I don't want to get cut off, that would be the worst thing. But I don't see any colonizable worlds here, so the only thing he could do, like I said, is build his own frontier outpost. Which is not crazy. So we're at 0, we're not losing energy credits, don't worry. Not quite yet. But we will be losing it soon if we don't get some more stuff up here. Yeah, we're running out of energy spaces to harvest in, which is not so good. Construction ship's done. Given that I can't really build any more energy anywhere, I think it may be wise... Yeah, do we do Finn? Or do we do none? They can do Continentals. They, meaning the people we're about to inhale, and they're tropical experts. This will all be my territory. And the only danger is here. I mean, yeah, it sounds slow right now while I think about this. Yeah, I do think I do need to build a frontier outpost here, just to claim these spaces. So I don't have any risk of them just getting it. I can always deactivate it later when we expand our influence enough. It's gonna cost me a lot, but I think it's worth it. I don't want to risk not being able to get what I need. And this is still gonna give me 4 power. There'll be a net gain of power. Alright, screw it. Let's invest the influence in the minerals. Like I said, we can deactivate it later, once our borders really expand, but that's gonna be critical for us right now. And we'll eventually get Finn and Bathari together once we settle some worlds. So you know what? I've decided. But let's see. Is this going to be the best place for it? Hold on. While we do this. Jumping from Arrakis, we got that much space in Arrakis. So if we center on Ridahi, maybe Ridahi would be better overall. Now, but this is going to push him out better this way. You know what? Screw it. Let's do it like that. Hydrobius, I'm not going to double check myself. All right. Let's bring him back up to full speed. And I think I'm actually going to call it there, guys, for now. Thank you so much for tuning into this episode of Stellaris. Wow, growing tensions. Let's see. Oh, we are so close. Damn it. So we're going to read this last bit and we'll call it a day. An attempt to replace the leader of one of the dominations on Faradex, the body double, has gone terribly wrong. Agents were discovered and those who weren't killed in the ensuing fire committed suicide. The leader they were sent to replace is blamed incident on a surviving nation. International tensions are growing and several nations raise their military readiness. Damn it! Our infiltration cells have prepared a global propaganda campaign to defuse the situation that will require a science ship in orbit to coordinate their efforts. Son of a bitch. We need to avert war. Alright, so we will avert war next time. I have been Urs, and I'll catch you all on Stellaris. Till then.